In this video, we'll explore what a manufacturing ERP is, why it matters, and which modes it's best suited for, particularly discrete versus mixed mode manufacturing, and more. Let's dive in. What is a manufacturing ERP? At a high level, a manufacturing ERP is a system designed to connect every part of a manufacturing business, from quoting, planning, and scheduling to production, inventory, purchasing, delivery, and more. Unlike generic ERPs that mainly track financial transactions, manufacturing ERPs are built for physical production. They handle bills of materials, routings, machine and labor scheduling, work orders, and real-time production feedback. When implemented well, they give manufacturers one source of truth regarding what's being made, where it is in the process, how much it costs, and when it'll ship. But manufacturing isn't one size fits all. The way you build a part for an aircraft isn't the same as how you produce sheet metal components or assemble a pump skid. That's where manufacturing modes come in. Discrete versus process versus mixed mode manufacturing. Before diving deeper, let's clarify the differences between the types of manufacturing. Discrete manufacturing deals with distinct units or parts. In other words, things you can count and track individually. Think tools, fabricated components, or industrial equipment. Every unit might have a serial number, and orders often involve complex assemblies and sub-assemblies. Process manufacturing, on the other hand, is about formulas and recipes. Think chemicals, food, beverages, paints, and pharmaceuticals. Here, you measure things by weight or volume, not by unit. Ingredients are blended and batches are tracked. Mixed mode manufacturing sits in between. Many modern manufacturers, especially those in metals, machinery, and capital equipment, do both. They might fabricate discrete components, blend or coat them, then assemble those into finished products. A mixed mode ERP bridges those workflows. It can plan make to order and make to stock, track serialized and non-serialized inventory, and manage multiple production methods. What matters most for metals, machinery, and capital equipment? These industries are unique because they deal with long cycle, engineer to order production, and they often handle fabrication, assembly, and installation in the same business. That complexity demands ERP systems that can manage multi-level BOMs and routings for assemblies and sub-assemblies, track materials across fabrication, machining, and finishing operations, handle job costing in real time as work orders move from cell to cell, support configure to order or engineer to order workflows, integrate CAD or PLM data directly into work orders and shop documentation, support scheduling for long lead time components while keeping short run jobs agile. Generic ERPs aren't typically built for this. For example, they understand inventory but not fabrication. They track sales orders but not cut lists or nesting. Key capabilities of mixed mode and discrete ERPs. Modern manufacturing ERPs deliver three core benefits: visibility, traceability, and control. Here's what that looks like in practice. Job costing and tracking. Monitor material, labor, and overhead in real time. Advanced planning and scheduling. Balance loads across machines and shift to meet due dates and optimize utilization. Inventory and materials management. Trace lots, serial numbers, and work in progress across multiple sites or warehouses. Engineering integration. Pull data from CAD or PLM directly into the ERP. Quality management. Capture inspection results and non-conformances. Financial integration. Roll job data up into the general ledger automatically. Together, these create the closed loop manufacturers have been chasing, where planning, execution, and finance run off the same data. Spotlight on Epicor. Mixed mode and discrete manufacturing strengths. Among manufacturing ERPs, Epicor Kinetic consistently stands out for its flexibility in mixed mode and discrete environments, especially across metals, machinery, and capital equipment manufacturing. Here's what Epicor does well in these modes. Mixed mode manufacturing. Epicor can manage both discrete and repetitive workflows. A single plant can fabricate components, assemble machinery, and handle batch sub-processes, all tracked through one master schedule. For metals and machinery manufacturers, this means that you can run standard product lines and custom builds side by side without losing visibility. Discrete manufacturing. Epicor excels at handling multi-level BOMs, routings, and serial number tracking, the hallmarks of discrete production. Job costing is integrated down to the operational level, tying material, labor, and overhead directly to each work order. Its engineering workbench syncs data with production planning, ensuring engineering changes flow smoothly to the shop floor. Real-time shop floor data capture and IoT connectivity keep progress, scrap, and downtime visible to both operations and finance. For capital equipment manufacturers, Epicor helps manage complex, long lead projects with hundreds of components, milestones, and cost centers. In metal fabrication, tool and die, and industrial machinery, Epicor's strength lies in bridging the full life cycle, from quoting and estimating through fabrication, machining, assembly, and field service. Ultimately, Epicor's value for these sectors comes down to flexibility. Manufacturers can operate however they build, and Epicor adapts without forcing a single mode of production. That's why it's often chosen by mid-size and upper mid-market manufacturers who need enterprise-grade capabilities without the bloat or rigidity of large, process-oriented ERP suites. To learn more about Epicor or book a demo, follow the links in the description. Thanks to the team for sponsoring this spotlight, and don't forget to subscribe for more software breakdowns. We'll see you next time. Cheers!